Okay. Okay, is it much better or something? Hopefully it's not as crap as the other live stream. For now, yeah. So I made a video about, let's see here, just to talk about something before we start. I made a video saying that I'm quitting, so that is true. I'm no longer no longer gonna upload. So this is my true final video. So thought you guys could get to know me before I go. So my videos aren't really getting as popular anymore. There are more videos getting more popular than me, and I can see that now. So I decided that I'm just gonna stop for now, and maybe upload in the future. But for right now, just not upload anything. So this will be my last video for a long time. I also made another video called Ask Me Anything for a Q&A. People were supposed to comment on that. Not many people did, but another person actually commented like a huge amount of questions, so that'll help fill up some time. So I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions, and if you guys have other questions, you guys can just put them in the chat for the live stream. Yeah. Among Us is becoming less and less popular, so that's why I'm starting to go down. If things go sideways truly, then I won't upload anymore. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop uploading. I'm just saying I'm going to take a very, very long break. That's what I mean by quitting. I'm just taking a long break, seeing what happens with Among Us and all that. And if it continues to go down, then I'll stop. All right, what do you have? What's your idea, MC? Let me check my channel. You're saying like other games that have music, like Friday Nights at Freddy's, Bendy and the Ink Machine. They have songs. If you're talking about that, have you heard the song "Good to Be Alive" by CG5? Melvin says. I have not heard that song yet. No, I have not. MC, so a channel combined. I already have a channel that does other music than Among Us. So hold on, I'll link that. It's on my main channel. Like if you go to my main channel, I show my other active channels. So I'll link that right here. I'll put this in the chat. So that's a link to a different channel with music that I do. It has like 1.5 times less subscribers. It has around 500. This channel has about like 6.2 6.62 thousand subscribers. So I also asked if people would come to this live stream that I'm creating. Originally, I had said, "Hello, everyone." I changed the date for my Q&A tomorrow, February 6th, and I asked, "Will you be there?" 61 people voted, and out of those 61 people, 66% of the people said yes, they'd go. And right now we only have 4. So I don't know if people will continue to join or they'll just watch the Q&A afterwards. So MC says Q&A. Have you ever tried animating? I have tried animating. It's pretty crap, so I haven't really continued to do that. We Bear Bears says, "Do you have a girlfriend?" No, I don't. About, let's see, last year, June 2020, I broke up with my last girlfriend, and I haven't had one since. Melvin says, CG5 uploaded Gonna Be Alive 2 days ago. I know why you haven't saw it. Yeah. I do it. It's pretty simple when you get used to it. Yeah. So while we're talking, I'm gonna also start on with the questions that people asked me. Some people sent me questions on Twitter, like private message me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll still be active on those, and probably my second channel, so I'll still be active on those little things. So if you guys still want to see me, you guys can check those. Let's see here. So let's start with Dr. Best Western. Asks, what's your favorite TV show and or movie? Well, my favorite TV show my favorite TV show would have to be. Oh god, that's too hard. I watch so many TV shows. I don't really have a favorite TV show, I guess. My favorite TV show of all time was a Disney show called Gravity Falls. So yeah. We Bear Bears asks, do you have a car? Because the picture, you're in a car. Yes. I do own a car, and it's outside. Donald Mine asks, if Among Us music is not what I did anymore, what would you do? Minecraft or something? I don't own Minecraft. I don't know what I would be doing. Probably just like regular gaming or vlogs or stuff like that. That's what I'll be planning to do once I'm done with all this. All right, bye, Melvin. 6A17 Wang Hui Ying. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Can you make your own Among Us song? I tried. I'm working on it. So technically, this is not truly my last video. That song will also be my last video. But it's not going to come out for a while. I still work on the lyrics, the beat, and all that. Well, all right. Bye, MC. If Flamey the Dragon is still here, I have not seen South Park. I don't bother watching that. Arun, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names correctly, but Aruna Paulady asks, what country are you from? I'm from the United States of America. I was specifically born in Arizona, so that's on the western side. Oh, that's We Reverse. That's actually another question. So, someone else actually asked that, so I'll get to that later in the video, probably a couple questions from now. So just hold on to that. Sunny Gaming asks, "What's your favorite holiday?" My favorite holiday would have to be, I don't know. It's split between Halloween and Christmas because, I mean, I like gifts, but I like giving gifts more. So I would say Halloween is my favorite holiday. Sunny Gaming also asks, what is your favorite video game? Well, it's not Among Us. It's actually a game called The Outer Worlds. It's a game. If you think of Fallout, it's kind of like Fallout. If you know what Fallout is, it's kind of like that. Undead underscore gaming underscore 666 asks, age reveal. Okay, I am 17 years old. Junior Faldy asks, what is your age and are you handsome or not? I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm good looking. I'm not gonna personally say that. I'm insecure about myself, so I would say me, no, I don't think I'm good looking. But I'm 17 and I don't think I'm good looking. So I'm not gonna pronounce that. Tahan Eugene, I don't know, Nugent. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he or she asked, "Do you know the way?" I don't know the way. Unless you're talking about the Mandalorian, then I don't know what "Do you know the way" is. I have no clue what that is. Is it a dead meme or something? All right, We Bear Bears. I finally get your question. My favorite YouTubers are probably Markiplier, and that's about it. Parker Games, um, Socks for one, a couple other YouTubers. Honestly, not many people are staying in the stream, but I'm still going to answer the question so you guys can watch this later. All right. So no, this person actually the name is no. So got a little bit more than a few. Got this off the website, and I also picked random ones. This is This is because barely anyone commented to help fill the video time. Well, thank you. Um, we've already gotten like 11 minutes into this video, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go off the list of what this person asks. Ever stolen a road sign? That's cool. I have stolen a road sign actually. Technically not illegally because the wind was. All right, hi, MC. Um, I was just asked if I stolen a road sign. So yes, I have stolen a road sign, not illegally. Technically, taking a road sign is illegal. But what happened is it was really strong winds one day, and it literally took so like at a street light, they have the signs that say like Garden Street or Garden Road or stuff like that, or Grant Road, stuff like that. That sign fell off the street light, the little stoplight. So it was in the middle of the street, in the middle of the crosswalk. So I ran and grabbed it and walked the rest of the way home. It was pretty much while walking home from school. So yeah, but that was a different house. Oh, MC, I was already asked that question. I said I my favorite video game is The Outer Worlds. It's kind of like Fallout. Um, so yeah. Hello, Sunny. I just finished your questions. So your questions, Sunny, were what's your favorite holiday and what's your favorite video game? I already asked that. So yeah, let's continue with these other questions. Would you give all your money to charity? Yeah, I would. If it goes to a better cause, then yes. I'd probably send it to cancer research, children's cancer research, and help send money to finding a cure for children's diabetes and all that, because that's the #1 child killer in the world, followed by child cancer and all that. Would you drop your phone after you just bought it? Okay, yes, yeah, I do all the time. Actually, the first time I had bought a phone, I had saved up enough money, so I had gone to AT&T because that's my phone provider. And as you see, I don't have a phone on me because I broke it. So here's the story. I went to go get mail from my mailbox, and I put my phone in my mouth. Don't ask why I put my phone in my mouth. I had put it in between my teeth to hold it there because I had a lot of mail. So I wanted to hold the phone in my mouth while I was walking. But I tripped over a rock. I didn't lose the phone. I just lost a couple pieces of mail to the sewer. Hopefully they weren't important. But what happened is that I had like chomped down. So I had cracked my phone. So the front speaker on the phone at the very top, had broken. So that was inoperable now. I didn't bother to get it taken because I didn't have money. I have money now, but I don't bother buying a phone. I don't really need one. So yeah, I broke my phone, and then after a few days, it started working, and then it started like glitching out. And then one night I plugged it in. The next morning, it short circuited. So the phone was still operable. So it was a black screen, but you can still hear the vibration if you tapped it. The phone was still on, but the screen was black. All right. MC Studios. Do you think when you overthink of thinking and think when you overthink and think overthinking is thinking you're thinking but overthinking the thinking? That's deep. Um. Do you think but overthink? I'm just gonna answer that. When I'm thinking, I overthink. Yeah. Let's continue with these questions. What did you dress up for Halloween when you were a kid? Well, a couple things actually. My first ever costume was Buzz Lightyear, and I was around like 3. I don't really remember it, but there's many pictures of me in there. Another costume was Thomas the Train Engine. It was a show I used to watch when I was younger, like way when I was younger. And then I was Spider-Man for a long time, and then I was a skeleton. I had, I had, I, I don't know if you guys have spirits, because around Halloween we get this store called Spirit, and so my parents had gone there and grabbed white hairspray, so they had, and then they covered my face in like white makeup, and it was terrible. I had spiky hair for a long time. I couldn't get the gel out. They had used something so strong. I don't know. Are you named after anyone? Too bad I'm not actually sharing my screen because I tried doing that in a different um, live stream and that didn't work. It was too glitchy. But am I named after anyone? So if any of you guys have seen Happy Feet, it's with penguins and all that. The guy that plays Mumble, which is the main penguin, I'm named after him. His name is Elijah Wood. He's a famous actor, or kind of was a famous actor. He was in Lord of the Rings. I don't know who he played, but he was in Lord of the Rings. Happy Feet. I think I was mainly named after him because of Lord of the Rings. So let's continue. Um, what is your favorite cereal? Probably Cheerios, just regular Cheerios. I put bananas and strawberries and all that in there. It's pretty good. So yeah. Um, what what do or did you want to be when you grew up? So when I first started, I wanted to be an astronomer. Astronomer is someone who like researches like stars and other stars. And they also look out for planets because if they find a planet, that's huge for them. So I wanted to find a planet and name it after me. But all those things changed when elementary school, when I moved from Arizona when I was 9. Had no clue who Markiplier was, no clue who PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, no clue who any of them were. I didn't even watch YouTube. Um, I started watching Markiplier, and then I wanted to be a YouTuber when I grew up, and look where I am now, just a crappy YouTuber. So I wanted to be a YouTuber, but currently I want to be a software engineer, which means if you're using a Windows computer or a Chromebook or any type of computer, you're using software on your computer, and I want to work for Microsoft, so they would help develop that software on your computer to make it better and faster. MC DJ Studios asks, "What's your favorite food?" Mine is spaghetti. Mine is probably sushi. It's a Japanese, Korean, Chinese dish. I don't know if obviously you guys know what it is. It's just like black. I don't know what the black thing is, but it's really tasty. They wrap rice in it, and then they put the fish, cucumbers, any type of vegetable, and sometimes grill it so it tastes better. They get scallops and all that. Any type of fish you can think of, it's probably in there, as long as it's not poisonous. So, hello, Alice. How tall are you? I am 5'10". Not evenly. I'm like 5'10" and 3/4. So I'm almost 5'11". So I'm pretty tall. Do you have a dog or cat or no pets at all? I do have a dog. She's downstairs. Uh, I don't know if I should go downstairs to show you it. Maybe I'll show you her later. But not right now. What year were you born? I was born in the great year 2003. tea or coffee? I hate coffee with the utmost hate. I don't like it. It smells good. I just don't like it. Like if you smell coffee beans, it helps get rid of whatever smell you have in your nose, and it can also help clean, like get rid of stuffiness. That's what I use coffee for. So I'll like go to the store, buy a coffee bag, and just start smelling it if my nose is plugged. Um, I already asked who are my favorite YouTubers. How long was your longest relationship? My longest relationship lasted um, from January of 2020 to June of 2020, so about 6 months. That's about it. How many siblings do you have? I have one. I have a sister. And that's about it. She's older than me. She's 21. So yeah. You use a PC or a Mac? I don't actually use a PC. A PC is like a computer with a hard drive and all that. I use a laptop. I use a Lenovo Yoga. It's called the Lenovo Yoga laptop. It was from like 2017. Um, what is your go-to fast food order? Well, my go-to fast food order, I usually when I go to like drive to go eat by myself because I'm a very lonely man. I usually go to like McDonald's or something. Usually that or Burger King. And for Burger King, I usually get the Impossible Whopper, which means it's not real meat. It's not veggie meat. It's not turkey at all. Just like a bunch of like non-vegetables, but plants, spices, and all that stuff to make it taste like meat, but it's not meat. So probably the Impossible Whopper from Burger King. Let's see here. Show us your songs tab on Spotify. I am not sharing my screen currently, and I can't. So I'm just gonna say my favorite song, which I don't really have a favorite song, but it's technically my favorite song is "I Saw You Vent" by Gato Paint. It's in almost every single one of um, almost in every single one of my Spotify playlists. So probably "I Saw You Vent" by Gato Paint or Gato Paint, however you guys pronounce it. What is your Starbucks order? When I go to Starbucks, I get a vanilla bean frappuccino, usually grande or venti, and I get caramel sauce in it, so it's really good. All right. How how many theme parks have you been to? What theme parks have you been to? Well, I live in California, so obviously I've been to Disneyland. I've been to California Adventure, which is technically another theme park. It's technically another theme park. If you look it up, California Adventure is a separate theme park from Disneyland. So Disneyland, California Adventure, and there'll be near me, like near where I live, yeah, this place called Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's been around for a long time. Originally, Six Flags didn't own it, but then Six Flags acquired it and made it much better. So right now, Six Flags Magic Mountain has the most amount of roller coasters in any theme park right now in the United States. So it's one of the best theme parks in the world. I have no clue what's going on here. Sorry, my mouse. Um, have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? I said this earlier. I moved from Arizona to California. Where to California, and how was the experience? It was a very long drive. We ate sweet tarts the entire way there. We didn't stop to eat. Didn't stop to go to the bathroom. I just wanted to see the new house. So yeah, it was much bigger than the Arizona house that I had. Um, who? Okay, next question. Who is your celebrity crush? Mm, I'm not gay, but my celebrity crush would have to be Ryan Reynolds. If you've seen Pokemon Detective Pikachu, he plays Pikachu, the voice of Pikachu in that movie. He's also Deadpool. He plays in a couple other movies that you guys may or may not know. I don't know how old you guys are. Sunny Gaming asks, what is your favorite place to go with your family? Any restaurant really. But any restaurant. Sometimes I'll drive them, sometimes they'll drive me. Um, so yeah, that's about it. I go to a restaurant with them. Or technically, the favorite place I like to be with my family is my house. So yeah. Uh, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is my favorite color is blue. So moving on from that, who is your role model? My role model is my celebrity crush, Ryan Reynolds, and Markiplier. Those are my two top, and Parker Games. Those are my three top role models. What TV show are you currently watching? I'm watching this Netflix show called Julie and the Phantoms. It's a really good Netflix show. Um, has a, has really good music in it, and if you guys have Netflix, you guys should check it out. It's safe for kids. Trust me. It's rated G, which means it's the lowest kid-friendly rating. So if you guys have the time, you guys got Netflix, check out Julie and the Phantoms. That's great music. Um, let's see here. What is your normal bedtime? I usually go to bed around 9:30 because I want to get enough sleep for school. I don't like to stay up. I'm not dumb enough to stay up till midnight and then 6 hours later get up for school. I need all the sleep I can get. Um, if you could live anywhere, where would you be? This is easy. It's a place called Dubai. If you look it up, it's Dubai. It's really pretty. Has some really cool Europe. It's in Europe. It's not in the United States. It's a really pretty place. Has the tallest building in the world, I believe. Or that's in Tokyo. I have no clue, but I believe it has the tallest building in the world. Um, but I would live there. Has some nice. I like European cars. I like European lifestyle. So I would probably go there if I could live there. I would live there. Um, let's see here. What was the last thing you ate? Well, I have M&Ms, so I guess M&Ms. Um, what is your nickname? My friends call me Eli, or I like to call myself Charles. So yeah. What is your relationship status? I already said this. I'm single. Are you a social or an antisocial person? I am an antisocial person. When I meet someone new, I'm very nervous. There's this girl. Ooh, I know. There's this girl that I've been trying to get at. I told her, I confessed that I liked her. She said she just wanted to be friends, just like every other girl that says that I confessed my utmost love to. She said she just wanted to be friends, so that's fine. We still talk, very little, but she's nervous around me. Like I'll be walking around Walmart and I see her with her mom. She always hides. Um, so yeah. Are you afraid of heights? No, I'm not. I could be in the tallest building in the world, which is in Dubai, and probably then I'd be afraid of heights because that's how tall is the tallest building in the world? How tall is the Dubai tower? The tallest building there is called, I don't know. It's called Burj Khalifa. I don't know. It's probably has an accent to it, but it's 2,722 feet high in the air. So imagine when you're on the freeway or anything with your mom and dad and you're in the back. So imagine just driving and you continue driving. Imagine driving up the tallest building in the world. In about 10 seconds, you've already driven up the tallest building in the world. A little bit more than 10 seconds, about 20 seconds, but yeah. What is your middle name? My middle name is Nathaniel. Um, it's named after my grandpa, my mom's dad. So yeah. What is your favorite kind of car? I like Bentleys, which is a type of luxury car. I like Mustangs. I like muscle cars in general. I like sports cars. I like classic cars too. All right. Next question. How much do you weigh? I weigh about 120, 125, 125 pounds. So, yeah. Sorry. Quality you look for in a partner. Okay, we're starting to go personal, but this is fine. I told you guys I would answer anything. Quality I look for in a partner. Commitment. They don't really have to be beautiful or anything, but commitment. That's all I really need from someone. And trustworthiness. That's all I need out of someone. Next question. How long does it take you to shower? It takes me about 10 minutes. 10 minutes to shower. I know I barely have any hair. But it takes me about 5-10 minutes to shower. And if I take a bath, it probably takes me I'll sit in there for about an hour, 2 hours. I have this little thing specially made from my bathtub. It's like a little table that sits on the little sides, and there's like little suction things, so it sticks there, so it stays. And I have and I'll put a little waterproof covering over my computer. So, and then I'll just like watch some YouTube and stuff like that. Do you snore? I don't snore. No. Does size matter to you? If you're talking about personally in women, no, not really. I mean, technically, when I look at someone, the first thing I notice about someone is how much they weigh. I mean, that's terrible to notice that, but bigger women or smaller women, I've known them. I'm friends with bigger and smaller women, so no, size does not matter to me. Would you rather have $1 million or true love? Probably true love. There's nothing better you can ask for than a partner that you can spend the rest of your life with. And I'm trying that. Black or blue pens? Probably black pens. Hold on. All right. Yeah, black pens. Next question. Cheat or be cheated on? I'd rather be cheated on. I would never cheat on someone. So yeah. Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Neither, technically, but Coca-Cola, but Coke Zero Sugar, so that's it. That's the only Coke I like. Short girl or tall girl? Again, doesn't matter. The girl I like is short, so yeah. My all-time favorite movie? My all-time favorite movie is The Green Mile. It's a Stephen King movie, so if you know who Stephen King is, he also did the books It and It Chapter 2. They're horror movies, but The Green Mile is kind of like a thriller and a mystery sci-fi kind of movie. It doesn't have aliens or anything, but it is from 1999. It has Tom Hanks, and if you don't know who Tom Hanks is, when you think of Toy Story and you think of Woody the cowboy, that's Tom Hanks. Back to your guys' questions. MC DJ Studios. Did anyone inspire you to do YouTube? Markiplier. And Parker Games. Parker Games he was one of my main inspirations. He also has a TV show, had a TV show on Disney XD called Parker Plays. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but it was a pretty good show. He would play games and make jokes, and it was really wonderful. Sunny Gaming asks, "What's your favorite fruit?" Probably plums or peaches or mangoes, stuff like that. Tropical fruit. I don't really like apples or bananas or anything like that. I only put bananas, and I put bananas in my Cheerios, and I put apples in my oatmeal. Like I'll skin it, and I'll take the skins and chop them up. I'll put those skins on a pan, and I'll just fry them, and then I'll throw them in my oatmeal. It's really good. And then instead of using water for oatmeal, I usually just buy apple and cinnamon oatmeal, by Quaker Oats. Usually buy that, and instead of water, I use sweet tea. So I pour the sweet tea in. I take apple slice, not the actual apple, but the skin of the apple, fry it, and I throw that in there. So yeah. But my favorite fruit in general is tropical fruit. Any type of tropical fruit, except for dragon fruit, and that's about it. But what I really like is guava. It's a really, really good fruit. It's wine, so yeah. Oh, that's nice. My favorite board game. My favorite board game is Monopoly. Any Monopoly, or any type of adventure game. I have another game called Unstable Unicorns. It's really funny. There's also a not safe for work version, which is highly inappropriate, but it's really funny. When you get older, you'll understand that stuff, unless you're my age. What is the last book you read? Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. Oh. Not up here. Not up here. Hold on. Alright. I just had to go to my bookshelf real quick. And this is the last book I read. It's called Lovecraft Country. It's an HBO show, but a really good book. It's by Matt Ruff. It's about let's see how long it is. It's about 372 pages. So yeah, Lovecraft Country. And they're based off of H.P. Lovecraft stories. He used to write stories about like monsters and stuff like that. Okay. Here we go. What foods do you dislike? Asparagus. I don't like asparagus. I don't like spinach. Not really anything leafy. The only thing leafy I like is lettuce, and maybe a romaine lettuce, cabbage. That's about it. I don't like spinach or broccoli. Those are the only foods I really dislike. I also really don't like chicken, unless you're like chicken drumsticks. I don't like poultry. Poultry is chicken, so yeah. Also, I'm not really a big fan of pork. Unless it's like shredded and on a sandwich with barbecue sauce. All right, so moving on. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear by far is spiders. Any type of spiders. Anything that crawls with 4 or more legs. It's creepy. So I said 4 or more, so I'm not talking about cats or dogs. I'm actually allergic to cats. Next question. How many kids would you love to have? 2 or 3? I would want, if it's 3, I want 2 girls and 1 boy. I at least want a girl. So keep trying until I have a girl. So yeah, but I need a boy to continue my family lifeline, because I'm the last like boy in my family. Every other boy is gonna basically pass on. Hey, bye MC. I'll see you later. Every other guy in my family will basically die, and I'm the last guy in my family with my last name. My name is Elijah Guerrero, so I'm the last Guerrero boy in my family. So I need to have a boy in order to continue my lifeline, or else my family ends. There are other parts of my family, so those will continue on because I know, because other parts of my family, they have, well, one of my aunts has 4 boys, so that'll continue on forever. Another one of my aunt has, I don't think she actually had a boy. She had, yeah, she didn't have any boys. She only had girls. Hello, Iker Romero. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Hello. Do you exercise? If so, what's your favorite physical activity? I do exercise. I have a Peloton, which is like a bike that you can ride in your house, but it's like stationary, so you just basically pedal. If you know what a Peloton is, it's a workout bike. I like biking. I like running. That's usually what I do. I run like after dinner. About like 30 minutes, an hour after I've gone to the bathroom, I'll go run for about an hour to 3 hours. Listen, put some put my earbuds in and listen to music. I do have an iPod, so that's the only truly phone I have, but I use it for music. Sorry. Do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook? Well, the Notebook is a very sad movie about some he likes this girl, and this girl, when as she gets older, she gets Alzheimer's, so she doesn't remember him. So she completely forgot him, but they had children together, and he tells her stories every day about their love life, and it's a really great movie. Whenever you get older, or ask your parents if you want to watch it. It's really sad, so grab some tissues. But I prefer the Titanic. I even out of a board game for it, so yeah. Almost done. Huh. Do you believe in love at first sight? I do believe in love at first sight. And this girl I like, I think it's love at first sight, but I don't know if she likes me. I think she does because, or she's just really scared because after like 3 weeks of knowing her, I told her I liked her. But she's a really focused girl. I'm not sure what she wants to do. But she's a really focused girl. She does good in school and really smart, really quirky, funny. So yeah, I believe in love at first sight. Next question: what is your most used swear word? Probably the F word, if I ever say it, but probably the F word. But I usually don't say it that much. So if it slips out, probably the F word. How many oceans have you swum in? Well, I swam in the Pacific Ocean. Well, technically Venice Beach in Los Angeles, Ventura, Hawaii. I swam in the Hawaii Sea, and it's still part of the Pacific Ocean, but it's really warm. Like if you go to Hawaii and go into the water, it's usually really warm. It's usually high 70s in the water. Like you measure the water temperature. So yeah, I swam in probably over 10, 15 beaches, technically. Which store would you choose to max out your credit card? Best Buy or Target? One of those two. Sony Gaming asks, "What's your favorite season? Summer, spring, fall, or winter?" Summer. I like going to the beach and all that. So yeah. Where do you buy your jeans? That's a weird question, but when I go to the store, I usually go to Old Navy or Gap. It's usually where I buy most of my jeans. What is the first movie you remember seeing? Okay, now here's a little story to this. The first movie I ever remember seeing was Cars, which is a Disney Pixar movie. One of my all-time favorite movies besides The Green Mile. I had this Lightning McQueen TV. Now, if you look up a Lightning McQueen TV, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it would always like short circuit in the night, but it wouldn't like power off, like forever power off. But when it was on, it had eyes, like it had little like eyelids, like how humans have eyelids, and then the eyes they would bounce around instead of the little DVD thing when you leave a DVD player alone for too long. Sorry. Um, the eyes would bounce around like from corner to corner. It was really scary. So yeah, I was a huge McQueen fan. Had everything in my name, McQueen. All-time favorite movie. One of my all-time favorite movies. Cars. What book are you reading at the moment? I told you, Lovecraft Country. What is the last movie you saw at the cinema? Well, at my movie theater here. Cinema, movie theater, same thing. I don't know what was the last movie. I'd have to look it up. Hold on. Hold on. What was the last movie I saw? I need to go to my bank account and check. Bad Boys for Life. That was the last movie I saw. In theaters. So, yeah. Let's continue. What is the scariest movie you ever watched? It was a 2018-2017 movie called The Nun. It's based off of the Conjuring series. So, yeah. Very scary. Oh, God. Really scary. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a 2007 Lexus IS350. It's a luxury sports car sedan. It's not really fast, but it's powerful, so I guess you could say it's fast. I don't know if you guys are really into cars, but I like cars. That's a whole nother story, but we don't have time for that today. But we're going to continue with these questions. What was the first concert you ever attended? It's kind of embarrassing, but the first concert I ever attended was a One Direction concert. It was my sister's not technically birthday, but it was about like 2012, 2013. She got tickets to a One Direction concert, and for all of us to go. She got this like One Direction where they signed the book, and she was freaking out because she liked One Direction, and she got tickets for all of us to go. Obviously, my parents knew. I didn't know. I wasn't really hyped, but I liked the concert. It was pretty good. They were high as a kite, because it took forever for them to get out onto the stage. We kept on listening to like the same songs over and over again, not by One Direction, just like the popular songs of like 2014. So yeah. Well, what would you name your daughter if you had one? Courtney, probably. What would you name your son if you had one? I've been thinking about this. It's Raymond Martin. Raymond is my grandpa's name. My favorite grandpa. Sorry if my second grandpa is watching this, but Raymond was my grandpa's. Technically, his name was Ramon, but I'm not gonna name my white kid Ramon. If I have a white kid, I don't know. If I end up going after this girl, then I don't know. But Raymond Martin. Raymond is my grandpa's name. He passed away in 2017. He was my best friend. Didn't really have a lot of friends, so he was always my best friend. Sometimes we would just leave the house and not come back till like 9 o'clock at night. We would. It was around like he died March 12th, 2017. Of like heart failure. He had like bacteria in his heart and it was growing on him. Sorry. I don't really talk about it much. But when I do, I get emotional. But yeah, he was my best friend. No one could ever replace him. Sorry. Sunny Gaming asks, do you like chocolate? No, I don't like chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. If I am like given a Hershey bar, I'll eat it. But I like M&Ms. But they're coated with chocolate, but technically they have peanut inside of them. I like peanut M&Ms. Things with chocolate I like are like peanut M&Ms, Hershey bars, Ghirardelli chocolate squares. So yeah. All right, on to the other questions. On a scale 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, rate your driving skills. Probably a 7, 7.5, maybe 8. My dad says I'm a really good driver. I'm a better driver than my sister. So yeah, I'm a 17-year-old guy, and she's a 21-year-old girl, and I'm a better driver than her. All right, next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, rate your cooking skills. I only know how to make pancakes, enchiladas, quesadillas, omelets, egg whites, boiled eggs, ramen, grilled cheeses. I make the best grilled cheese. So if you ever met me, I would invite you over to my house and make you a grilled cheese. There's a couple other things I know how to make. They're really simple. I know how to make a PB&J, but doesn't everyone? You just really dump the whole jar of jelly onto the bread and then dump the whole jar of peanut butter into the bread and slap it together and boom, you got a sandwich. Is there any item you collect? Yes, there is. As you can't see, hold on, if I go here, I collect pop characters, a couple different other pop characters. I also collect over here. Sorry, let me fix this. I collect Tez characters. If you don't know what they are, let's see if I can lift one. Okay, I think I'll super glue them shut. Yeah, they can't rise up because they super glue them to the paper, but their heads pop up, and you put candy in there. Like the candy is just basically sugar, just pure sugar. All right. All right, we're getting to the end of the list. Do you know how to pump your own gas? I do. I obviously drive a car, so I have to. So yeah, if you got $1 billion right now, what would you do with it? Actually, a really easy question. A lot of people would just say buy a lot of houses, buy a mansion. No, not really. I would buy. The first thing I'd buy is a new setup, but I would give 500 million. I'd probably give 250 million to cancer research and children's diabetes for finding the cure. Basically St. Jude's. I'd give 250 million to the homeless, homeless shelters, so homeless can find homes and get clothes and new socks, shoes, body wash, all that stuff. And with the other 500 million, I'd help pay off my family's debt. I'd pay off a lot of things, and at the end, whatever I have, I just save up and for my retirement. Probably maybe buy a house but like a lower priced house so I can continuously pay stuff for basically the rest of my days. So yeah, that's what I would do with $1 billion. I'd also buy a really nice car. That's the only really nice thing I'd buy. Sunny Gaming asks, "What is your favorite sports team?" Like you have to be specific about that. Like, are you talking about like football, basketball, baseball? What are you specifically asking? Football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey. Football. I like uh, I like the Buffalo Bills. That's it. I like actually three football teams. I like the Buffalo Bills, the Cleveland Browns, and the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, that's basically it. As you can see, I have a Nerf football up here. I can throw a football pretty far, but not as far as the bigger people in my high school. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? Talk to girls. Don't be afraid. Do better in school. Don't fail. Don't fail at being a YouTuber. If you could save just one, would you rather save humanity or the Earth? Obviously, humanity. The Earth can go itself, and we can go live on Mars. Great economy there. We're already planning to do it, so yeah. Pick one: Nike or Adidas. Nike. I don't like Adidas. Would you rather have 6 sons or 6 daughters? Technically, the logical and historical, future historical term and logical answer would be 6 sons, because I need as many boys as I can to continue my family. When you really think about it, I'm going to change my question. I probably want like 2 boys, 2 girls, so about 4 kids. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? When I was younger, I used to tell people I was British. I'm not British, but I have an accent, people say, because I'm from the West. Different countries, well, not countries, different states have their own accent. So Arizona, I have an Arizona accent. So yeah. Would you rather have to change your clothes 5 times a day or wear the same outfit 5 times in a row? Wear the same outfit 5 times in a row. Just remove the times and put days. I've been wearing this outfit for about 5 days. I'll typically change my shirt every day by keeping my basketball shorts on. So that's actually the end of my questions. It's amazing how far I've gotten on this channel, having 2.62 thousand subscribers, the most subscribers I've ever had in my life. The most views I've gotten, I get 50 views at least on every video a day, almost on every video. It's more than I can ask for. 50 views doesn't seem like a lot, but for a starting YouTuber, 50 views a day on a video, that's amazing. I mean, the highest video I've ever had was a video that had about like 500,000 views. No, it's fine, Sunny. It's fine. We're getting towards the end of the live stream anyway. We're coming up on an hour, so I'm gonna show you my dog. You guys asked to see my dog, so just turn off my light and let's head downstairs. Plug my computer. How high is my computer? 60%. All right. So you're gonna hear a lot of air because I'm probably gonna hurry down there. Just turn off my fan and let's head downstairs. Alright. So you guys asked to see my dog. Wait, did she go to the bathroom? Okay, I'll check. But my dog's name is Bacardi. She's named after an alcoholic drink, but that's my dog. Hi, Cardi. Her nickname's Cardi. So also, we got her in Long Beach, California, when she was about like 6 months old. But yeah. So yeah, she's one of the most important things in my life. I love her. She's had her ups and downs, but she's good. I'm not quitting, Sunny. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking a really long break. When more Among Us songs come out, then maybe I'll make another video, but that's about it. I'm also releasing one other video. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really quitting. I'm just releasing the videos I never got to release. So top 20s, top 30s, top 56 Among Us songs. They're not going to do well, but who cares? You guys will watch them. I don't know. You guys don't have to watch them. But it's been a pleasure. It's been a long journey. Most subscribers I've ever had in my life. So, yeah. So that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Thank you for coming to the Q&A, for those that came to the Q&A. You guys are technically like the fifth most important thing in my life. Number 1 is my dog. Number 2 is my family. Number 3, I don't know. Number 3 is probably more family. I don't know. Number 3 is my house. Number 4 is my car. And number 5 is you guys. So, I mean, being underneath all that may seem bad, but you guys still mean the world to me. For having a good fandom, for having people that support me, that like my channel, and having some pretty weird debates in the comment section of my videos. But thank you guys for watching. And I won't see you guys for a while, but check out my other channels. If you go to my actual channel, you'll see my other active channels. I have active channels on there, so go check those out. And thank you guys for joining the stream. I love you guys, and I won't see you guys for a while, but I'll see you guys soon, someday.